This video is for all my parents because I have a question. As somebody who's 23, young, dumb, and likely to have a developed sperm walking amongst the earth in later years, I want to know something. Would you ever plan a trip, whether it be something scheduled for months or something that happens impromptu, go to another city, another state, another country, anywhere on the globe, and not take your child with you? And if the answer is yes, that's perfectly fine, as long as you're able to plan that out and you make sure that the child is either with a family member, a friend, at a daycare, any place responsible, so that you know when you're out and about having some quality time with your husband or wife or whatever other option you choose to fall in love with, you're making sure that your child is safe, right? You wouldn't just abandon the child or throw him somewhere that's not safe, right? That's what a responsible parent would do in any situation, right? You wouldn't just up and leave the child where they currently reside and think nothing's ever gonna happen, right? I've stalled you long enough, so just enjoy the levels of stupidity.
Thank you, Perella. A South Carolina couple is facing charges after leaving their 2-year-old home alone while in New York. That's according to the Charleston Police Department. Police say they were called about 2 last Thursday afternoon, at that time I should say, to a Folly Road apartment after someone called about a toddler alone in an apartment. A police report says a witness told officers that the child's father sent a text saying he was in New York for business. The police report says a child was found on a bed in the living room. We're told the child seemed to be in good health. Police were finally able to make contact with the mother and father who were taken into custody.
I don't understand how anyone could think, all right, let's just gather all our things and go to New York for a couple of days. Surely no one's gonna hear a baby crying. No one's gonna smell piss and realize, hey, there might be a child in here that's naked or in a diaper that's soiled, and no one's gonna bother to check on that, right? Wrong! Because when you live in an apartment and you're absent and your manager or your landlord doesn't notice you coming and going, they're going to check and do a little wellness to make sure everything's okay. And what did they find? A clean apartment with a baby just sitting there. And you know what's more weird about it? Gakonga, who's apparently the father, initially said that he wasn't sure who was taking care of his son and said he believed his mother, 24-year-old Darlene Aldridge, might be taking care of him, but then he admitted she was in New York also, but claimed it was because of an emergency situation. So even in an emergency, you didn't have the foresight to think, okay, we have a child. We decided to have coitus. We connected our penis and our sweet succulent pousse together to create this child after 9 months. And we didn't think, okay, this emergency situation, let's plan ahead. Let's make sure we're getting all our bags. Let's sure we get our passport, our ID, make sure we are able to have the funding to do this. And oh, by the way, let's just leave the damn child right there on the sofa. Leave the SpongeBob, leave a couple of crackers. He'll be all right for a couple of days. No, I'm not a father. I've never taken care of a child a day in my life. I've never babysat. I've never even watched a dog for more than 40 minutes. I, even in my inexperience, would never do this. This seems like the dumbest option anybody would do, whether if you have the common sense to understand or if you're just somebody who had sex in the pool thinking that getting wet was not going to get you pregnant. None of this makes any coherent sense, and I feel like I've lost a couple of brain cells from this. I truly think the lesson here is that if you're unequipped, whether mentally or financially, you should never be having children. I understand the babies are cute and you see them on Instagram and they're smiling and they're so bubbly and they're so cute and they drool and blah, 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 but they stink. You have to take care of them. They start to grow up. You have to buy them clothes. You have to make sure they go to school. You have to make sure they eat. You have to make sure that they stay alive in this world. And if you're not equipped to do that to the point where you're going to abandon them to go to another place and do anything, God knows what, you really shouldn't be having kids. Safe sex is the best sex. Men, get the condoms. They're useful. I don't care if you can't feel what it's like inside the sweet and succulent vagina. You can't find the clitoris anyway. Personally, I'm just glad the kids are right, because I've seen videos of children climbing anything and then hurting themselves. So I'm glad there was no bodily harm. All that really was a problem was that he soiled himself, and I'm glad that the child's safe at the end of the day, because that's all that matters. Because when you have two dumbass parents who are not equipped in this world to actually raise a child, all you could hope for is that the child somehow ends up all right. All I got for the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you would leave a child out and about and vacation anywhere across the world, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye. Actually, Not goodbye, because I have something to say. I'm currently doing a 24-hour live stream on Twitch as this video is going live. Why am I doing a 24-hour live stream, you ask? I don't fucking know. I just wanted to do it. So come on and join me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/RuinLeonYT, and come enjoy me. Maybe I'm delirious. Maybe I'm doing a little bit of This Week on That BS. Maybe I'm playing a video game and getting mad about it.
Stupid. Dummy, I'll take that. Oh my goodness. I need to be ready for it. Here it comes.
Well, I ain't never seen Peach animation yet.
All right, you kind of cool with it. I need a blocking. I need a blocking. Come on, goalie. Come on, goalie. Goalie. Why it's not letting me do it? What? It didn't let me do nothing. Oh, I blocked it. Never mind. What? You just gave him points.
Maybe I'm doing something completely random. Maybe I'm cooking. Who knows? I have no idea because I'm probably sitting there tired right now. So come on, enjoy. Come laugh at me. Help me get to 2,000 followers on Twitch. Now I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.